Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to some more SimRail. Apologies for the incorrect title at the start of the stream, but we are doing, what is this? We are doing some SimRail tonight. I'm probably gonna lean more towards driving though. Hello Train Plays. Hello everyone on YouTube. I don't know exactly who's Train Plays and who's not, so I'll just say Train Plays for now. And if you're not Train Plays, then you can let me know. Hello ASR, how are you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. As I like to do every so often, let me have a little gander at the timetables and see what service we can grab today. Where is my train list? There we go. This timetable, this website that has a breakdown every now and again. Right, 42192. Let's just get straight into it. 42192. I hope it's actually spawned already and I'm not gonna have to wait for it to spawn. 42192. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do some waiting anyway. Should come just after 42190. Although with how close 42190 is, I do wonder if it's a matter of it despawning and then 42192 spawns in, or not. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But we'll give it a little wait nonetheless. It shouldn't take too long. I hope you guys have had a good Thursday so far. And a good week. Is anything that you're looking forward to towards the weekend? Anything that maybe you're not looking so forward to? Oh yeah, there's a little TSW update as well, isn't there? A little TSW5 update. Preparation for MBTA, I think I saw there. Couple of achievement fixes. That was it really. I still wonder how much is broken following the previous update. And I also low-key wondered what's going to be broken from this one. I don't want to be negative, but it's realistic. It's not negative, it's realism. Okay. I think I just saw this as what, an hour and a half service? So not too long. Oh, I always forget about the lighting, man. I always forget about the lighting. But you know what? It's nice because when the memory of it comes back, it just feels new all over again. SimRail owns 26 buses. What do you mean? Like the company has actively bought buses? If so, is it for an upcoming, potentially an upcoming bus sim? For them to do like model, like recorded model, sounds, physics. I don't really see why else they would own 26 buses. Although even for that, 26 is quite excessive. So I don't think it would be for that. Realistically, if you're going to use bus models for a bus sim, you would probably borrow one and then give it back when you're done with it. I don't think you need to keep it as a as a company, a sim like company. Overall lighting, is that cab lighting? No, thank you. Cab lighting on. Give me a dim though. Thank you very much. I like the lights dim. They don't need to be bright. There we go. See when it's just like a cool, calm little light like that? That's my favorite. Don't need any heating. What's the thermostat? Is that turn that on? You know what? Let's get heating on. It's a cold evening. It's a cold evening. Let's get heating on. Don't need air conditioning. No, we need thermostat. I guess thermostat is the heater, right? I might be wrong. Train heating for our passengers as well. Thank you, ASR, for showing me that last time. This should be on R as well. Should this be on R or P? You always told me to change it. Rapid. Are we going rapid? Okay, we're going rapid. Thank you. Light dim and I can't move. Cabin heating. Yeah, cabin heating on. I want the heating to be on. We should be on radio. Radio 2. We are on radio channel 2. Yeah, everything seems pretty set up. We're good. We're good. Ready to get moving. Lovely frame rates at Katowice here. Nice and smooth. I am playing at 1440p. I've also got my desktop at 1440p though. Hour of retard, nice. It's really annoying to me, ASR, why that word is like really frowned upon now. I've been watching some like old school series from like, I guess mid 2000s maybe, and they used to use it a lot and it was like fine, you know, no one cared. When did someone all of a sudden decide, oh actually no, you shouldn't say that? I hate stuff like that. It's so annoying. 4K for you only, nerds, my man. When I get a dedicated streaming PC, I too will enjoy 4K only. The company owns, they actually operate them in actual services and have some dedicated for historical rides. That is crazy. Wait, how though? How, ASR? Why? Is Simco not just a games development company? That was my understanding. I guess I'm wrong. Did he go into buses after deciding they want to do games, or was that a thing they were doing before? If you turn off the sound filtering button next to it, yeah, static. Yes, yeah, that one I knew. We don't want to hear static. We don't want to hear static. It's okay. I think walkie-talkies have that feature as well, don't they? How are you doing, nerd? Good to see you, mate. Thank you guys for coming along tonight. Tomorrow's stream, heads up, it is going to be some more TVO action, Tees Valley Line on TSW. There's a few 101 services. I don't know how you guys feel about the 101, but there's a few 101 services. British Railway 101, not the German one. Hello, Dommy, how you doing? Welcome. There's a few services of that, and then it's going to be a lot of shunting with the Class 08, which I'm actually quite looking forward to. I'm not going to lie. And then we might move on to another route afterwards. I think it might be Peninsula Corridor next on my list. I think it might be Peninsula Corridor, which is another one that I think I'm going to enjoy. I've been chilling with Tees Valley Line, you know. It's been cool. Definitely quiet. I guess we knew that already with the quiet timetable and stuff. But honestly, nice, man. Been doing a lot of 101 action now. I'm on chapter 2. I'm on the second part of the first chapter of the journey mode, and it's been good. Glad that you're doing well, nerd. Honestly, ASR, that is so sick. That is so sick. All right, nerd. SG Sosnovich Govny. Okay, I should be with you in like, well, after we depart in 6 minutes. I believe this is Sosnovich Govny. Service 42192, Dommy. It's an hour and a half passenger service from Katowice to, well, we're driving it to Sejsto, and it's gonna go beyond. So I guess we'll just maybe pretend that we do a driver change. Hello, Simon. How you doing, mate? Good to see ya. It's all electrified now. Wow. How sick would it be to do like a Peninsula Corridor Part 2? I don't exactly know what the timetable's like. Maybe it's quiet, but at least the timetable in the game is good. And that's saying something for like a TSW2 era route. I turn it SG. Okay, right, but I'm going past there anyway, innit? So I should, if I remember, give you a honky honk. Although I probably will anyway, because you're going to be out jumping like a madman on the tracks. So I think I'm going to see you regardless. Homsy X Simcoe went. Never, unfortunately. Although, you know what? Man, if Simcoe... Oh, you know what? I would trust Simcoe. I would trust Simcoe with a bus sim. I'm not going to lie. I would be hopeful. Forget TML error solves, all that nonsense. Tell me that Simcoe are working on a bus sim without taking anything from the train sim, right? Without taking effort or workforce from this from the SimRail work. And I'm a happy bunny, mate. A happy and a hopeful bunny at that. Alright, man. Let's get moving. Took us a while, but we'll get there. Something that's really annoying my feet. It's 600 the first limit, isn't it? 600, and then god damn, 600 and then 1000. Alright, if it's too dark in the cabin, please do let me know. You know what I might do? I might turn instrument light dimming off. And just let them be bright. I didn't know it had 2 layers of dimming. I don't think it was a bit weird, those 2 switches, but I think that's 2 layers, right? Oh, I love the blue lights, man. Okay. We were almost at the voltage limit. Well, we kind of were at the limit. Fortunately, we're good. We do have a single yellow, though. Meaning... there's a red coming up. Oh, we are speeding. Bring her all the way back down. I think that's kind of frowned upon in reality, to kill the power like that for these type of systems. The motors won't like it. In the game, obviously, it's fine. In this game, anyway. But in reality, it's a no-no. You have junction control, nerd. Good. It's a good thing. You can actually do your job. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is December 13th going to roll around. And we're just going to have a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing trying to dispatch. Oh, no. Listen, I'm going to be happy that the numbers are going to be up. Don't get it twisted. But I think the first... oh, no. It's not even going to be the first week. It's going to be like a full game release. It's basically from the 13th onwards. I'm going to be happy that the numbers are up. But the quality's, I think, going to go down. Oh, you guys think I'm bad when I'm dispatching? Just wait until 13th of December. Maybe that's when I become the savior, and take care of dispatching. You know. I guess we'll see. New trades on Sadler, say it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're not good. Like, realistically, at least from Dovetail themselves, we're not going to see another Peninsula Corridor. Although it would be really nice if it was remastered, man. I don't know what they could add in the form of a DLC train from that era. But if there is anything they could add, that would be really cool. Because that would be the only reason, I think, unless they revive the preservation team, that would be the only reason I can think of that they would even think of remastering that route. Oh, the timetable, like, yeah, that's a good shot, actually. Thank you. Oh, amp limit. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna make silly mistakes like that. I'm happy about what, Domi? Sorry, mate. I don't know what you're referring to. I don't remember what I was talking about at that time when you said that. I was fine in real life to just go from like throttle position 43, just bang it into 0. I always thought that would be an issue. There's literally a button to disable the motors in one push. Ah. I think I've heard it relating to in TSW, maybe the 111 or the 110. But I'm pretty sure I've heard either Matt say or somebody on the forums say something like, "Oh, in the game it's okay, but you wouldn't want to do that in reality." Or maybe I heard it in a video. I don't know. My voice is still not like. I feel like my voice still sounds a bit weird. I mean, it would be nice if they added those trains ASR, the flirts. You know, I don't want to request too much, but would be cool. I'm happy about people trying to dispatch. I'm happy about the numbers going up, but people that are new to the game, they're not going to know to go to like EU3, for example. EU3 is like the kind of like unofficial but agreed upon by players server for like training or practice. When you want to practice, when you because no one really drives there, you can afford to make mistakes, to block trains and cause havoc as you're learning. Whereas people are just going to go on EN1 and DE1 and probably PO2 if there's any space and try and be heroes and not have a clue what to do. So I'm going to be happy about the numbers going up. Am I going to be happy about the noobs, quote unquote? I don't know. It's a learning process, isn't it? It is what it is. It's a learning process. It only lasts for a while. I'm not really one to talk as well, am I? So, hey. They could remaster it now. Sadler. Well, I mean, we're referring to Peninsula Corridor, right? Like I said, unless they could, but I don't see Dovetail doing it. Maybe a third party, maybe someone from the a player, one of us, but I don't see Dovetail doing it. No chance. They never go back. Like, once a route is done, it's done. So the only thing I think that's left is to add like a local DLC and then use that as an excuse to remaster the route. A transitional period would be cool, I guess. Yeah, you get a little mix, but then wouldn't you have to add? They would have to add like electrification and all of that jazz. Matt doesn't know about trains. I think that's a silly statement, ASR. Does he know everything about trains? No, of course not. But to say he doesn't know anything about trains, I think that's a very silly statement. Impulse 2 made international news last year. Oh, yeah. How did you manage to reach? I can't even look around. Oh my god. Nerd. They put on the handbrake, which luckily took an absolute age to respond, so I'm glad. Low key. Just don't noob the new ones. I mean, it's a rite of passage, right? I have to. In order to become better, I have to. I mean, it's not going to be nothing we haven't done before, right? Oh no, wait, we do have a new dispatch post system somewhere. I forgot. That'll be the only challenge. Otherwise, it would just be like you guys already know. I don't do it enough to the point where I memorize trains and stuff like that. So to me, it would just be just like any other signal post, really. Yeah. I feel at PZB so much that I've got an alert and a follow alert in the form of a PZB alert. Train planet, 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 train planet. Was Train Planet the one that I made a video on, guys? Do you know? I don't know how many of you have even know I've made that video. Is it the game, Simon, where there's only the demo out right now? Because I know there's Train Life and there's Train Planet. I keep forgetting which one's which. I think Train Planet is the one with just the demo. I made a video on that. I gave my opinions there. Could be worth a watch. I think I don't remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure I still stand by whatever it was that I said. It's got promise. It's got stuff that's lacking in both SimRail and TSW. For example, a nebula and train vibration when you're starting it with regards to the 218. It's got litter on the tracks on platforms, which I find kind of cool. But it needs to come out. It just needs to come out. The developers are just silent. There's no forum. There's a website, but it's very, very outdated. It's weird. I don't really know what's going on. No one just seems to know what's going on. Oh no! Didn't the studios close or something? It was something to do with like the Ukraine-Russia stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I feel like I read something about that. It had hope. Not too keen on the whole, unlocking or buying routes and stuff, but it had hope. I had hope for it. I won't lie. It had potential, in my opinion. He doesn't know enough to be making a good train sim. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like, well, number one, it's a team effort. He's not sitting there working on a personal project. And two, if he was only knowledgeable about trains and wasn't knowledgeable about business and marketing and stuff like that, I don't think he would be in the position he is of executive producer. But honestly, ASR, I would rather that than nothing. As right now there isn't better in that area. I would rather that than nothing. Train Life is dead. Okay, Train Life is the one that's out properly, right? But has apparently been abandoned. Train Planet's Cologne Aachen. Yeah, that's the one. Train Planet, yeah. It's got potential, man. It's got potential. Yeah, man. I would have really liked to have seen something come up. It definitely wouldn't have been, I don't think, a TSW. It also wouldn't have really been a SimRail. It's kind of in its own league with the way the career is, with the whole like buying trains and buying routes. I've never been a fan of that, but the drive in itself seemed pretty flipping decent. Not gonna lie, especially for something that seems to be quite early in development. So, yeah, it's a shame. It doesn't seem like there's anything coming out properly. Would have been nice. Why wouldn't have SP given me exit nerd? Crazy guys from ZD Simulator. Is that crazy guys in a good way? Business mode. I don't know. I mean, is that not just like the basic career mode where you need to like buy trains and stuff? Sounds businessy. Also, apparently, so there's a TSW Tycoon area on like the forums. You know, you've got like fishing, Catalan, Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic. There's now a fishing one. There's a Train Sim World Tycoon one, the Roblox game, and it's bugged. it's got like a couple of silly bugs that somebody was ranting about, and I don't know, man. I just find it funny that even the Roblox game has bugs. Yeah, I don't know. It's like ridiculous, but in a funny way. Brain rotting level of simulation. I guess that was why the train would vibrate upon startup, and they made the effort to get an Ebula in. But yeah, the fact they were Ukrainian, definitely, yeah, the whole thing about the war makes sense. That's a shame. Not gonna lie. It's a big shame in my opinion. The present? How did he do it again? Was that going that slowly? I mean, I guess so. Yeah. Definitely reminiscent of ETS2. Yeah, Simon. Which, like I said, I don't like it's not a sim, but it doesn't seem to be trying to be a sim, which is fair. Like I said, that's why I said it's sort of in its own lane, right? It's not trying to be a SimRail. It's not trying to be TSW. It's sort of just chilling in its own lane, which I can respect. Nonetheless, I don't like the businessy kind of thing, buying trains, buying routes. But that's the game, right? But the driving seemed decent. Performance definitely needs looking at, but it's a very early version, it seems. But yeah, it was good enough that it had me interested. Not necessarily excited, but I was interested. Oh, Catan, sorry. I always call it Catalan in my head. Dandovka likes to hold trains for fun. Not anymore. One-to-one simulation. Ugh. It's always like that, innit? It's always that trade-off. Simulation will be on point, but the graphics will just be dog. Or graphics are absolutely incredible, mind-blowing, and the physics are just non-existent. Like, look at Zusi, for example. I believe Zusi is arguably the most advanced train sim, right? In various aspects. Oh, why are the graphics the way they are? I mean, I know why, but... Oh. Why can't we have both? Train 42192 to Sosnowiec Kazimierz. Thank you very much for the information. Have a good shift.
Thank you. Same for you.
Wow, somebody actually talking and dispatching and doing everything properly on EN1 at this time of night. Not that it's late, obviously, but it's not peak time. Fabulous. Oh, Train Life. I know nothing about Train Life. I don't know anything about Train Life, I'm not gonna lie. I see what you mean then about the like ETS2 feel then, because I know it's got routes, but like they're not one-to-one and stuff like that, isn't it? Not my cup of tea. I had a very, very quick look at it. Literally, either yesterday or the day before. Very quick look at it. Straight away, I was like, yeah, no. No. I got no fuzzy feeling from it. Had a terrible UI. Ugh. And then they just went ahead and abandoned it. I guess it had potential. I'm sure there's a market for it. That's the reason why quite a few people are upset about it, innit? I had a decent player base, but if you're not going to do anything with it, what's the point? I guess so, ASR. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I think it's getting there. I think, is that fair to say? It's getting there, right? You know, it doesn't have like the single player that Zeusy does, with like the random signal failures, delays, stuff like that. But it's not far. It's not far. The multiplayer kind of comes close in bridging that gap. Yeah, man, thanks, dispatcher. I always do. I always do. And no, Dommy, no freaky feelings either, mate. For better or for worse. Train World. I don't think I've even heard of Train World. I need to check that one out. I'm assuming it's on Steam, right? The physics are not so great in Zeus ASR. Really? That's the contrary to what I've heard. Isn't the whole point of it being used to train drivers in Germany is because of... Well, obviously, yes, safety systems and stuff, but also... I like how the doors open automatically now. I know the update came a while ago, but I do like that on trains where you would have a guard. But yeah, yeah, I thought the physics were pretty decent. I didn't think the dispatcher at SG. Well, no, the dispatcher didn't say anything, mate. The dispatcher didn't speak to me. Didn't communicate with me. So, what did I need to respond to? The dispatcher at SK actually communicated. Jumping on the tracks is one thing. I guess it's one form of communication. Hello, Jackson. Why do you feel like you want to kill yourself, mate? That's not a good start to the to our conversation today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Run 8 as well. Run 8 where your brakes will actually start smoking if you like use the wrong type or if you overheat them. Like, what? And where you can have like 8-hour drives. Although the costs, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? How many little bits and bobs you have to buy to make everything work right. Two hours at a freezing cold station on a 45-minute delayed train. Jackson, it's character building. It's gonna build your character. Firm it. Flashing a light is communicating, and so is sounding the horn. That's like the same plane of communication. That's like caveman communication, isn't it? You're flashing the light, I'm sounding the horn. That's caveman communication. And then you go into advanced communication, which is talking and typing. Oh yeah, you went diving, didn't you, Jackson? How did it go, mate? Listen, you wanna listen? Go home, mate. Make yourself some the best warm, nice mug of coffee. Have a little something to eat, and just have a sleep like you've never had before. Hello, CP. How you doing? I don't crush like crazy, Tommy. I don't know what you're talking about, my boy. Freezing, exhausting, and pay nothing else. Nice. Sounds like a successful dive. Fair enough, ASR. I guess the routes, trains, safety systems, random delays, stuff like that. Random signal failures is what makes it king. Train well does Cologne Aachen. But how do they drive in terms of like physics and sounds and stuff like that, Simon? Advanced communication is so difficult for me. No, you know, I don't tend to do too badly with it. They all commented sour. I know, right, Dummy? No, coffee, Jack said. Tea. Did I say coffee? I meant tea. Coffee is a no-no. A winky face isn't communication either, nerd. Oh, it's not out yet. Okay. Is there any, like, preview footage of it? Images, I guess, as well. That would be cool. A winky face saying hi. No, a winky face is you trying to get your free coin. They haven't announced the DLC for SimRail yet. Maybe they're waiting for everyone to get stuck into it, and maybe announce it a little bit later, towards like January perhaps. I could see that being not the worst business idea. What would the honey be for, Jackson? What's the secret there? No winky face for me. My night is ruined. You can't find a website. Always, I don't know. It's always a red flag for me. It's like Train Planet. The website is very outdated. It's an instant red flag for me. I don't want to think it's necessarily a bad thing, but... Hello, Mr. Nabil. Being Train Planet, not sure what. No, apparently Train World. Apparently Train World. We were speaking about Train Planet earlier. Hot milk with honey. That is not one I've done before. However, sounds banging. Hot but not too hot. You know what, Jackson? You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. What are you confused about, Simon? Don't need to slow down any further. Slow down enough already. World looks more like a sim. Why did they decide to call it Train World, man? Like, to be fair, in its own, Train World is like a fair enough name. But the fact that you've got Train Sim World, people are always going to instantly assume it's like a knockoff. Even if it's not, and it's its own thing. ASR, do you know if speed limits are going to be updated? You know how we've got those random 20s and 30s because the track or whatever is unstable. I hope they update them if they've been tended to in reality. Oh, interesting. Nabil saying that Train World does exist and it's been out since 2023. Drought beer. Is it drought or draw? I forgot. Drought. Drought beer. I forgot what that is. I feel like we've had this conversation before, but I forgot what it is. Domi, that is more of a Welsh thing, and apparently a New Zealand thing as well. Not a British thing. Maybe, Simon. All of a sudden, there's too many now. Thank you, no, that's really helpful in text form. Going horn for horn. From a barrel. Oh, that sounds cool. Well, that just tastes even worse, though. Sorry to my beer lovers, but beer just tastes rank. Like, you can't say beer doesn't taste rank. It tastes rank. Maybe if you like the rankness, that's fine. But it tastes rank. I've never ever tasted a good beer in my life. Here come the patriotics. The beer patriots. Coming for my neck. I guess it's an acquired taste, isn't it? It's an acquired taste, perhaps. But I can't say I've ever tasted one and thought, oh, that's nice. Tastes like piss. If you guys can listen, if I ever do, like, I don't know, like a meetup or something, right? And you guys actually put me onto something good, then it's cool. Say no more in it. But as for right now, I'm yet to actually ever taste an at least decent tasting beer. See, I've never had German beer, so maybe that's the problem, Jackson. Maybe that's the problem. But best believe if I go there and it still tastes like poo, I'm gonna say it. Oh, it's pronounced draft. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm not gonna remember that, Simon. How do I remember that something that's written drought is the word drought for, like, weather terms is now pronounced draft? Why? What's the point? Yes, CP. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I wasn't planning on reviewing it. I'm gonna be like, I don't think you understand how no time I'm gonna have as it stands, but I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna do a release day stream, 100%. As long as I can sneak my hands on a copy, but I will try and see if I can make like YouTube content. I don't really do YouTube content, man. It's not really my thing. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why. Jackson, you know me, bro. I speak my mind. I say things how they are. Put me onto a good beer, and if it's actually good, then I'll say, you know what? I was wrong. I apologize. But at this moment in time, as I have nothing to apologize for.
42192, you are cleared through.
Hey, there he is.
Have a good shift. Thank you.
There he is.
Dispatch out.
Train 42192 to dispatch. Message received. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your shift.
Thank you very kindly, driver.
Why do I play TSW4 so much? I don't play TSW4. I uninstalled it the day after I installed. I uninstalled it the same day I installed TSW5. I've never played it since. Thank you, Nabil, for correcting that. Discord has said TSW4 when you play TSW5 since the beginning. No need for a mail address, Jackson. Just like give me a name. You know, give me a name. So I can, if I can't like find it in person, then I'll see if I can get it online. Can you? I don't think you can buy alcohol online, can you? I don't know. Maybe you can. I want to get a PO box at some point, so you guys can just send me random stuff if you want. But I haven't got one set up yet. You know what's weird though, Nabil? You're not wrong. So about the file structure thing, obviously that's the case. But why did TSW4 say TSW4 and not TSW3? And at the same time, why did it say TSW3 and not TSW2? You know? Couldn't get my door that time, could ya? Or did he? Nope. Trilobite is a goated prehistoric animal. That is a very weird, very random, but also very cool fact. Thank you very much, CP. I will check it out. Trilobite. You know what, CP? No, tell us about it. Tell us about the Trilobite. Give us a science lesson. I guess it would be. Yo, well, I said, what's good? You know what I was about to say? Yeah, raw. Like you've come like calm tonight, and then I read it again and I see Sideman. It's calm though. It's cool. What's good? You say the trash from. I mean, Jackson. I'll probably do like a like showing everything on stream that I get sent to the PO box. You know how we'll have like a reaction stream, which I forgot to set up because Nabil didn't remind me, and I also just forgot because that's what I do. I'll do a similar thing to like PO box and just expose who sends me what. Fries to the bag. That would be no food, man. Yuck. That would be disgusting. That would actually be rank. The left track of Swavkov. Oh yeah, that was the left track running, isn't it? Yeah, that was cool. Cheers. Something different for a change. I'm not keen-eyed to notice it off the jump, but appreciate it. Why, Jackson? Why trash? What? So is that like the image you want me to have of Germany then? That it's just trash? Because what you sent me from where you are will like reflect on well where you are, innit? What the hell is Adlerson? Oh, okay, Nabil. Okay. What is Grundgesetze? Nabil, what is what dummy? What's Grundgesetze? Prehistoric eons, eras, and periods. Why did I never learn about trilobite? A German tradition. That doesn't help. That literally doesn't help at all. You know what it is, nerds? I don't have time to like digest the joke. Like I'll read it and then because obviously I need to look at what I'm doing as well. So I'll just quickly read it, look at what I'm doing, and then just respond to what I saw without the internal process. When's Omzi? I don't know. I don't know what the man them are on LSZ. You know, I don't see Carter streaming anymore these days. I don't see Nabil playing Omzi. I don't know what the man them are on, man. Nabil, what are you saying? Are you still looking to do the company thing? As soon as I can afford to buy the DLC, I'll buy it. But only obviously if like we're still trying to build the company. Dummy, I've seen like thumbnails of the videos of it. Apparently, yeah, it is really good. I think that's gonna be my next CPU for my next gaming PC. Like from what I've heard, it would be silly not to choose that CPU. And yeah, Intel right now are in the doghouse. Intel stink. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. What do you mean easy option? Listen, I spit nothing but truth, bro. I spit nothing but truth. You know me. I don't do excuses. Trilobites live between Cambrian and Permian periods. They sound cool. No clue what they are, but they sound cool. Bitcoin hit $74,000 yesterday. The German constitution, basically. I don't know, carries 200 of them. I would just like to know what it is, and that's that. That would be enough for me. Ah, Dommy, I don't know, mate. I might just buy 2 cases together. I might just buy 2 of the same case. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think that's what I might as well. Fair enough on the bill. Valid on both points. Is it illicit? Man, I lost so much money in crypto. I'm not going back to it. At least not for now. Until I can find like a mentor or someone that actually knows what they're doing, I'm going to be out of the game. I lost hundreds, man. All right, Nebu, have a good night, my man. Three years ago. Yeah, same. Same. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I'll be watching like 4 graphs at the same time on my monitor. I felt like a proper little crypto nerd. This brock up track, man. These speed drops are so annoying. And a lot of vinegar bottles. Yeah, meme coins are actually the play, low-key, you know. I'm not gonna lie. From what I've seen, it's just dumb. LZ, put me on, man. CP, I would say let's see how the Dutch route pans out first, and then we can set our expectations for the next one. We know what the game's like. Hey, at least the salt can be useful, Jackson. Even if it's 10 kilograms of it. Check my doors. No, I didn't hear anything. Oh my god. Oh no, it's closed. Yeah. I didn't hear anything. We're good. It's only on one side apparently as well. I don't think there's a door on this side. No risk, no rewards. Yeah, true, but all I took was risk and I didn't get any rewards, bro. Oh no, bro, don't get twisted, bro. I earn money. Just, unfortunately, I haven't got anything to show for it. Not from crypto anyway. But I was working hard that time. I was doing like 50 to 60 hours a week. Working outdoors. So I was making money. But, yeah. It's gone. Haha. 747 Oscar. Actually, though. You're not wrong, CP. See you later, dummy. Catch you tomorrow. On the Tees Valley line. And maybe some Peninsula Corridor. I think it's Peninsula Corridor. I'm doing it in order of like DLC release. I'm being very, very anal about how I'm doing it too. Very specific. Like I'm purposely not doing the class 41 or the class 20 chapters for Tees Valley Land because it hadn't come out. It didn't come out with the route. The game's a game, innit? Game's a game, man. It is what it is. Yeah, true to say, Simon. The outlook is definitely looking good. Like, the expectation is there for something, you know, proper. But we'll see. We'll see, innit? Hopefully they bang it. Hopefully they bang it. But I just wouldn't want to get super excited. You guys already know my Sunset Way. I always hamper my excitement when it comes to anything TSW related. That way, if they bang it, then it's a wonderful surprise and it will probably feel even better. And if they disappoint, then there wasn't much to let me down on anyway. That's sort of my logic. And it's what keeps me sane in the world of CSW. Oh my god, not even any beer, Jackson. Don't you have like late night shops though, no? Like corner shop, like small shops. Surely you have them over there. They should be able to sort you out for some beer. You know what's crazy, yeah? I remember going to like a corner shop once and I was just looking at the beer. Like, I'm talking like the cheap cans. And then I realized why homeless people are always buying beer. A big boy can for 99p. In this economy. Mad. I was like, yeah, you know what, you lot, I don't even blame you lot. 99p. Why wouldn't you? No matter how bad it tastes. If we're out on the street, it makes sense. You can not get any other drink, even water, in that size can for 99p. You can't even get water for that cheap. But you can get beer. I think it's like Polish brand. I mean, Nvidia's good for investing, yes, but it's not good for us gamers with their focus on AI at the moment. They're just locked in on AI. I don't think we're going to see major development in gaming software and hardware for a while. Although the specs for the 50 series is looking kind of crazy, to be fair, but I mean, yeah, if they can get those layers in, I mean, if those layers exist in the game already, Simon, I'm sure they'll bring them in. That would be really nice to see. But I think where I'm sort of not. I think the dampening of my excitement comes from stuff like signaling. What's that going to be like? The core timetable, the environment, stuff like that. With layers, they usually smash out the park, if we're being honest, with new routes. TGVs as well. That would be cool. There's so much more they can do. Yeah, but you could have said that, LSZ, before ray tracing. You could have said that before the 30 series, for example, and the price, the value, if you were able to buy it at RRP. If they take away from that division, the advancements are going to cease, or at least slow down. Oh, ASR, wait for the 50 series, brother. Wait for the 50 series. Because apparently the specs that have come out that have leaked already are from quite a reputable source. So, yeah, just wait for the 50 series. TGVs don't appear in that part of the Netherlands. Okay. So we shouldn't see it then. It's crazy how now we've got CPUs that even the 4090 can't make fully, that can't even fully utilize the 4090. No, that the 4090 can't utilize. I think that's the right way to say that sentence. But that's how it goes, in it. Next year we'll be saying the same thing about either an Intel or a Ryzen CPU and, I don't know, the 50 series. Shit just goes on, time goes on, shit advances, development gets better. We get older. Yeah, they should, Simon, they should. I mean, to be fair, for me personally, as long as the timetable reflects the real one, I'm fine. I've always said it. If the real one's quiet, and so is the in-game one, so be it. I don't like creating fake services just to make the timetable busier. And of course, I also, alongside many of us, don't like not putting in enough. When did the 40 series? Don't GPUs usually drop at the same time? Oh no, because the 30 series would have already dropped by now, isn't it? It dropped in like September or October. 40. I don't know when the 40 series dropped. I kind of took a hiatus from all things tech. But I would think it's towards the end of the year. But here we are, almost at mid-November, and we don't even have anything from Nvidia themselves. No official announcement, no official information. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be, if it's even gonna be this year. All right, ASR. Have a good night, man. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not controlling the doors at all. This is really nice. I love how it adjusts automatically. It'll be guard operated if, well, it should be guard operated, and manually operated if it should be manually operated. I love that. In real life, it's 2 in-city services and 2 locals per hour. That's pretty decent. I'm not mad at that. Plus freight that's gonna be running. I'm not mad about that. That also seems like something Dovetail are capable of as well. So I would definitely expect them to implement that. You might try to grab one, Ella said. I'm gonna do the same, man. That with the what was it? What Ryzen was it? The 9800X 3D. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I would actually kind of need it as well for the things that I'm planning on doing. I mean, they showed us what they're capable of in terms of like busy terminuses with Frankfurt. So again, I would expect that they would bring that to us. Also, with like back to PC, with how fast DDR5 is compared to DDR4, man, my next build's gonna be crazy. It's actually gonna be insane. And I'm gonna start with a case this time. Where's that 7E limit gone? What am I planning? Not much. Well, for my monitor, basically, I want the ultra wide, the LG, the latest one, and it's the equivalent, basically, of 2 4K 32-inch monitors, and they can go up to like 240 hertz, I think. Like, it's ridiculous, ridiculous in size and quality, ridiculous. So I'm gonna need the PC for it. Like, it's big enough to have a game. You can connect 2 PCs to it and have the game and have like the stream on one. Like, it's that big. But I think what I might do is just have the game by itself on the ultra wide, and then maybe have like a smaller monitor at the top for like the stream. But the thing's like 1,200 quid, I think. It's as busy as Preston. Well, no excuse then, is there? Oh, it's not terminus in reality. Okay, okay, okay. I thought it was an actual terminus. Okay. Should be cool then. I think I can afford to be at least a little bit hopeful that we'll get a solid bit of DLC. Is the music in the background too quiet? Sounds a little quiet in my ears. I think we're done, you know. That was this shit. That was this shit. I didn't recognize that. Oh, no, we're not done. It's here. Still got quite a bit. Very hopeful. Hopeful. How do we have a 13-minute delay? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. We haven't been held up anywhere. I think I've done a decent job of sticking to speed limits. $13 That's very excessive. We took the train as soon as it entered the playable area. So that's weird. I'm not gonna slow down for these little silly speed limits anymore. Probably the reason for our delay. It's just silly, isn't it, CP? It's just silly, mate. I mean, they're not silly, but they are at the same time. I'm sure in reality these have been tended to. If they're down to just some bad infrastructure, then surely by now they would have been sorted. This one's going to be legit. I'll slow down for this one. This one's actually going to be legit. The other ones might as well not exist. Look at the poor elf. How much it's been slowed down. What did it do to deserve that? This looks secured to me. This looks very secured to me. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing? What was the need? If this was flipping Trans-Siberian Railway Sim, train would have slid off the tracks and crashed. Going at these speeds. I haven't played that game in a while, man. Not slowing down for this 20, mate. Look at that, they didn't even need to anyway. It would be nice if there was some sort of like illuminated stop marker. Because as much as in most of the stations you'll get them at the end of the platform, there's also a few platforms that have them just randomly in the middle or like 3/4 in. It's never a good day. I've had my fair share of having to reverse back through them because I assumed it would be on at the end of the platform. How is our delay going up? What is going on? Good evening, Nilvanus. Very nice to see you, my man. How are you doing today? Someone needs to make a a SimRail stream overlay with like route information or like service information, train number, starting and ending point. Okay, so with around 5 kilometers away from Charsnica or Charshlika, then we've got Ternel, Kozlov, Gnevichin, and Sejso. Pretty bad going for the stream time, to be honest. This delay, I think, is a blessing in disguise because I didn't really know what I was going to do for just 10-15 minutes. Not slowing down for this 30. Looks pretty bloody secure to me. I feel like this is the first time I've just driven straight through here with no issues. I guess because I usually only come through here with a freight train and end up being stuck for 50 minutes. You know what? It's only a 50-kilometer limit. I'm still not going to slow down for it. Let's go. Hello again, Jackson. You managed to get your hands on any beer? Honey at the ready. bit for you. It wasn't meant to be, man. Not today. I think the milk will treat you better anyway. Have it look like it was made from the blood of the Simpsons. Or like you pissed in it. Yes, that's also a a comparison. Yes, valid, completely valid. I don't know it, no. I've never heard of it. I've heard of a shower, but not a milk, no. What is curcuma paste? I've never heard of that. Hey, I didn't say it came from you. It came from... It's my mind. That's the first thing that came into my mind, mate. Oh, turmeric. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. Turmeric makes everything yellow. And I know it also does have some health benefits. I'm not sure exactly what for, though. But I know, generally speaking, it's got a lot of health benefits to it. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had some in a while, I don't think. A long while. Maybe I should reintroduce it into my diet. Does it taste nice with milk? Not gonna lie, I don't really like milk by itself. I can have it like with cereal or, you know, making a smoothie or whatever, but I can't just drink it by itself. I can if I like probably close my nose, but it won't really be enjoyable. I will. I'll take a look at it. I need to introduce more good stuff and healthy stuff into my diet. Very soon I'm planning to go ham with self-care. You can keep it in the fridge for a month. Huh. Okay. I mean, once you put ginger in the mix, it's guaranteed healthy. You can't go wrong with ginger. I need to find like a list of those sort of concoctions and mixtures and then what they do. And then maybe like either once a week or some of them you don't even need to do it once a week. Sometimes you just need to do it once a month. But at least once a week, go through the process. Only God knows what's inside our bodies a lot of the time, man. You had a good mother, man. You had a good mother. This is when you feel how much you deserve it. Knee vision. Okay, we're almost there. Oh my god, we can actually go 120. I thought our VMAX was 100. Nice. Oh no, we were doing 120 earlier, weren't we? Only for a brief stretch, though. Yes. Thank you very much, Nerd. Just in time. This has taken us a lot longer than it should have. It was initially like an hour and a half journey time. 15 minutes delayed. It's going to clash perfectly with the stream, though. I mean, we should be ending in 3 minutes. It's going to take us a little bit longer than that. Should be out in less than 10 minutes, though. Especially if we're going a little too fast. How was the trip? It's been alright. I decided that I'm just gonna fuck off the whole 20km speed limit, so I stopped responding to them because I found them to be very annoying, and was very confused at how at one point we were 14 minutes late. Even now we're still 13 minutes late, No idea how, because we didn't have any major delays or anything of the sort. I'm just wondering if those temporary speed limits are the reason for it. I guess it would make sense for them not to be included in the timetable. This trip, I assume. A real life trip as I'm streaming. That would be something. If I just like took down the green screen and then I was on a train somehow. It's not impossible, you know. I could pull it off. On like with like a gaming laptop with a video broadcast. Because I could just plug this microphone in with a USB cable. I was mind blown when I used this mic on my phone. Mind blown. It was so strange having like crystal clear audio on a phone. I ain't done no trip. Kept my ass indoors. Been home this whole week. People have done it though. Like they've played Train Sim World, on the playing the route that they were traveling on. You can do it with a Stream Deck. Streaming on that would be interesting though. Not much has changed, Jackson. Today was tough in here. I'll be honest. It's like it's the same. It's the same, but in here it's like there's ups and there's downs. There's good days, bad days. But in general, still the same. Oh, we're stopping here. I didn't even notice. I was gonna go straight through to the red. Thank God that that red signal was there, because it had me slowing down already. Now I understand the importance of giving trains red signals before stations. Although I'm late, so realistically, yeah, it should be that. It should be a green. Of course you blast through them, nerd. That's very much on brand. I'd expect nothing else. I love the sound of this and the tracks especially ramping up. The tracks is just harmony, man. Feels like a jet engine. Right, no more stops, I believe. That is not too old, my man. That is not too old. I don't even like feel sad anymore about my age, but it's more like confused. I mean, I'm confused. How? Like how? I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like anxious. I'm just confused. That's the only thing I feel. Confusion. I am not a baby. I wish I was 21. Or do I? I wish I was 21 if I had my brain that I have now. But to actually go back to 21. Nah. I was stuck between confused and confusion, nerd, okay? I had two words in my head and I said them the wrong way together. Don't believe me. Yes, I had my 2 monitors set up today. Made life a little bit easier. I'm not 21, Jackson. I'm 28. Hey, if I'm 28 and old, then yes, you are very old, nerd. I do have 2 monitors. You want to see what my other monitor is? I'll show you what my other monitor is. I'll show you what my other monitor is. Let me turn off my fake background. I've been exposed. I was behind the green screen all this while. This is my green screen. So not a green screen, my monitor. There you go. Why is it so bright? This camera's trash. Oh my god, you can see the Windows logo though, just about. Or if I move this to there, it should be on that screen right now. That's my second monitor. Hey, the fact that I can even use my phone that way is incredible to me. So realistically, I could just cheap out, get like a tablet, like a tablet with a decent sized screen, and I'm good to go. It is a poor man's monitor, yeah, very much on brand. Well, guess what? Guess what you're looking at? Jackson, I am so sorry for deceiving you. I am so sorry. Right, I am going to leave it there. Yeah, TSW5 tomorrow. Portable monitors. I'll take a look at them. I'll take a look. It's worth seeing how I can spend smart. Hello, Dan. Welcome to the end of the stream. My posture's actually decent. You can tell because like my backrest is like just below my neck, so I'm actually straight. Thank you, Jackson. You too, my man. We've got TSW5 tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be doing Tees Valley line. It's possible that I'll finish the particular journey mode that I'm doing, and then we can move on to whatever the next DLC that came out afterwards that I haven't done yet. Best bit of the stream. Thank you very much. Wow. But yeah, I'll leave it there for you guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Nerd, I should see you later today, technically, right? Everyone else, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Hey, you know what, yeah? It's not too bad of an experience with the 101, with the gears and the lapse brakes that are just horrendous to get used to. It's not too bad. It's all right. And then we're gonna do some shunting. So I kind of like shunting. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, otherwise, soz. But yeah, I will, God willing, see you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. You're a smart man, Nad. You're a smart man. Because I'm driving. True. I do apologize if it makes for a boring watch, but I tried to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because I'll be doing it anyway, so I might as well stream it. Get some content in it. Spend some time with you guys. But yeah, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow.